Okay, so next thing's next. I need some kind of a data storage object, right? So when I store data in processing, what's my like go-to tool for putting some stuff in some kind of listy thing? Yeah, I use an array in processing, right? So if I want to declare an array, I'm like, I don't know, x is like 1 and 2 and 4 and 8 and 97, right? So the dynamic typing of Python actually means that this thing isn't quite the same as what I'm used to. So this isn't an array anymore. It's called a list now.
So if you typed in print x right now, wouldn't it print every single one of those numbers?
Let's try it. I think experimentation is actually key to learning how a new language works.
Yep.
Okay, so print x just prints it out exactly as it was formatted. Oh, except with spaces separating things. Cool. That's convenient, right? If I want to print in a, whatever the, you know, if I want to print a list, which is my version of an array today, I just say print. Cool, that's rad. If I want to add something new to it, I do like x dot, oh, that's really convenient. You guys see how this brings up the things that I can do? Append being, of course, an obvious one. What's appending to an array do? Yeah, just stick something on the end. So say I want to stick hi on the end. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't kick a like, hey dude, that's a list of numbers. What are you doing? It's just like, yeah, whatever. Throw whatever you got in here, no problem. So this is where the arrays in processing are very different than the lists in Python. A list in Python gives no hoots about variable type. It will very happily let you dump whatever you want to in there.
Just like on number 999, you like type in this is dumb and then just keep going.
Yeah, sure. So that does create some weirdness. You have to be a little careful to check and make sure that the things that are in the list are actually available for the operation you want to do on them. Right? So if you wanted to see some kind of bizarre version of that, you might do, let's see, in the 0 slot, I have 1, right? And I would like to say add the thing in slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In slot 5. So what's in slot 0? The number 1. What's in slot 5? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be high, right? So my expectation is that this will probably kick some kind of error, yeah? Okay, so what's the issue? Yeah, it's like unsupported operand types for plus, int, and string. In other words, you can't plus together integers and strings. I don't know how to do that. You guys see this? So if that was, say, a number, like if I did the thing in the 0 slot and the thing in the 3rd slot, which would be 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'm expecting this to kick 9. It'll very happily do that because it knows how to treat two numbers added together.
I'm surprised it didn't just treat 3 like a string, or treat 1.
Yeah, so that's a fair point. It probably could have, like, there was the possibility at least that it would have treated the number as a string, and then what's the plus operator for strings do? Yeah, it concatenates them. So it would do the first string and then the second one just stuck together as one string. It didn't. Stuff happens, sadly. Okay. Other things, if you want to get something out, and I'm going to have to go get something out of my notes here. So So here's a whole big block of stuff from my notes. So this says first print remove, and then there's a list example, right? That's 1, 2, hoi. And then we're printing that list, and then we're removing. We're doing list example dot remove.
So you remove hoi.
Yeah, so my expectation is that that'll call the remove method, right? On the list example list, right? And remove the thing maybe at the second index. Let me just... Oh. It doesn't remove the thing at the second index. It removed the thing labeled the thing that was 2.
Oh, right, because it's still in parentheses instead of square brackets.
Yeah, this is actually weird. There's 3 of these. There's 3 ways to take something out of a list. The remove method takes out the thing that matches what you feed it. It takes out the first occurrence if there's more than one. So if I had 1, 2, hoi, 2, 2, it'll just take out the first one. It's not going to take out all the occurrences.
Can you make it, is there like an all something? So like all 2s?
Yeah, you could write that. It would be a little bit, it's not one of the built-in methods, I don't think. If I do delete, it deletes the thing in the second spot, right? So in the slot marked 2. If you do pop, it deletes the thing in the second slot, but not before returning it. That's a really weird distinction. Basically, what I want you to know is there's more than one way to skin this particular cat. If you want to do index removal, like if you know which slot something's in and you want to get rid of it, you want either a pop or a delete. If you want to get rid of something and you don't know where it is, but you know what it is, then you want remove. You guys good with that? Okay. Further thing. Actually, let me pause here. So that's the idea of lists.